Hi, this is Shepherd's Week in Review, week ending January 12th, 2020. So on Wardrobe Wednesday, we showed you 10 ways to wear the one-size silk infinity poncho. Fashion Friday is all about new spring Sympli 2020. You can go ahead and pre-order your pieces. And then Coffee Talk, we're meeting with Judith Yarowski, a woman who has battled and survived cancer, and she's quite interesting because she had her own media firm and then transitioned into real estate. Great story there. So hope you enjoy and shop the collections up here.
Hi, I'm Elaine. Some of us have a little bit of wiggle jiggle at the arm that we some days like to conceal. So Nellie and I are going to show you a great piece to do that. A lot of us have elegant basic black pieces on which we want to add color to adorn them. So again, Nellie and I have painterly printed pieces that are made of silk that are stunning. This is what we speak of. It's a one size infinity scarf sewn in with a little bit of twist, and you can wear it many different ways. We have 5 different colorations to show you. The first one is called Peach Haze. So it's abstract. It has those caramel cinnamon tones. And here's what we think is an interesting way to wear it. So take the point and place it under your bra strap. And you're going to secure it really nicely that way. And then just pull that piece through. And you're going to end up with kind of an abstract looking shrug. So you're revealing one side, concealing the other. And again, that's quite lovely. It's quite effective, isn't it? So if you're traveling, you're looking for that piece again that will transform a look. We highly recommend this. These pieces retail for $117. Again, they're a one size infinity scarf. Here's the next coloration called Butterfly Wing. So tones of lavender and honey lemon in here against black. Nellie's wearing it in its most classic way. You can see the point there at the back, and you can reveal a little shoulder there if you want. You can see the crisscross that lies at the front on Nellie and here on myself. We're showing you how this piece really translates to different body shapes, different heights as well. Seeing great coloration there on it. And I'm wearing this with the Sympli pieces. So the new ideal I've taken and I've tucked it into the waist there, ruched it, if you will, so it transforms the look of the tank. And I'm going to show you more about the basic pieces at the end of the video. So here's another way to wear the infinity scarf. Just create a nice long loop there. It accentuates the necklace in the neckline. Now, on to pieces that are bold with drama. So this is Nellie's favorite. It's called the Blue Peony. So it's a big, bold, beautiful floral print. There you can see the point at the back. And I'm going to show you now. Oh yeah, I forgot what I was doing here. I'm actually doubling it up by the neckline. So imagine if you're wearing a jacket, let's say even a blazer, and you want to wear something like a scarf. And again, you're traveling, you don't have a lot of accessories with you. Here's a completely different way to wear it. You've just added color by the face, which is nice, right? And you've transformed the neckline of your sleeveless piece. So it looks like you're wearing something completely different at the base. Same print, different coloration. So it has these kind of Asian red tones. Here Nellie's wearing it with the Maggie's Magnets. Not going to demonstrate how to do this now, but Maggie's Magnets is a great way to secure your pieces without pins, so it never destroys the fabrics like your pure silks. So we'll talk about that accessory, Maggie's Magnets, at a future video, we promise. Now we've elongated the infinity scarf to its maximum for maximum drape, and it's a really nice way to wear it. And here again, we're showing you a different variation on how to create a shrug. So just take the 2 edges and tie them together there. So you're seeing black, but again, those reds just really stand out, don't they? This is the new print that we have in this piece. It's called Outline. We know some of you have these infinity scarves. We've shown them before, but for the new year, we wanted to show you different ways to drape them, to wear them. Here's kind of an exotic way if you're going off to a cocktail party. This would really be a standout way to wear this, wouldn't it? And it's black and it's kind of a cream. It's not a white illustration. Here is more on the basic pieces that we use. So it's the new ideal tunic from Sympli. You know, we've loved this. We've shown this on Wardrobe Wednesday before. The pant is called the new gaucho pant. So it's a cropped leg. It's a wide leg. It's an elasticized waist. It's wonderful on myself and on Nellie here, wearing the same basic pieces. Now, back to the infinity scarves. They're $117. Great value for money. Travel with them, wear them 4 seasons. Available in store, online, shepherdsfashions.com. Hope you've enjoyed the video as much as we've enjoyed preparing it.
Hi, welcome to Shepherds. Today we're going to show you the Sympli Spring 2020 collection. We're very excited because Sympli is one of our favorites. Canadian made, and they make clothes that are so flattering to all women in all shapes, all sizes, all heights. So please enjoy these styles. Now they're going to be available in store and online from mid to end of February. So that's when you'll receive them. So if you would like to pre-order, you certainly can go ahead. So enjoy the fashion show.
So our first look is on Lori. She's wearing the sleeveless trapeze dress. This is a dress that Sympli has presented before, but it's a new print.
Now, Lori actually owns this dress, but in several styles, and but we're loving this new print. Now, here it is with the halo narrow pant, white pant. Great that they've come out with a white pant that's opaque enough to wear all summer. But I also like it with this new wide pant, and this is, they call it the melange, right? It's kind of a silver, melange silver, and it's really a good neutral. Almost has a little bit of a sparkle to it, right?
Yes, and it comes with its own belt. It's cropped, so it's like a culotte. Here you're getting a better view of it, and Lori's wearing it with kind of a new ideal tank. See, it's cropped. It's an A-line. It works on all body shapes. That soft silver, as you mentioned. This top, new favorite, go-to raglan sleeve tee. So it has that open neckline that Sympli does so well. Skims over the body, releases over the tummy, rounded hemline, cap sleeve. What more do you want?
Exactly. A great little t-shirt, and teaming it up with this new pant from them that is, again, the new wider crop. But again, they've introduced these new patterns, which really add a lot of versatility to your wardrobe.
Yes, so it's a black and white with a strié with almost a little bit of a darkish gray in there. So you can add color on this, but the beauty of this, again, if you're traveling, you can stay to your neutrals in here. I mean, how is it easy with this pant be to travel?
You can wear that with the white, black, and with navy. So it really does become, and of course, it's all packably perfect.
Yes.
It doesn't wrinkle, and it's 4 seasons. So this is the trapeze tunic. Again, taking that trapeze body that has been very, very popular and very flattering, turned it into a tunic, a little bit of a high-low. Of course, it's a black is always great. I love the 3/4 sleeve. Just the right length on most body shapes.
Again, that circular, very, very feminine kind of feel. Love it here, shown with the wider leg pant. Now, here is a new piece, the Icon Shift tunic in white. You notice the little buttons there.
With a little bit of black detailing.
3/4 length sleeve, bateau neckline, and the Sympli white is a pure, pure white, eh, Marlene?
It is a different fabric, so that it does, this is the fabric does crease a little bit. The other colors don't, but this, because they want to make it opaque enough that you don't see through it.
Right.
So of course, vest, adding that third layer is really important in your wardrobe. So this again has that same kind of detailing down the back of it. So a little bit of a peekaboo styling there.
Sympli vest we do so well with because, again, yes, as you mentioned, that's that third piece, not too constricted, easy, soft dressing.
You know why I like it? Because it hides my back fat. So I can have that, I can have that look, and I have that layered look. So here's the go-to classic tee. That is our all-time winner. And here they've added into this painted lines in the navy. Again, the body shape is perfect for everyone. Add this to your wardrobe. Bring in your navy bottoms or add it to white. This is the lantern pant. This is also a little bit of a funky style, interesting shape to it, but again, can be worn in all figure types and all heights.
It looks amazing if you're going out to somewhere for evening, a cocktail, dinner dressing. It has a modern edge to it, and it's something different. I love this. Okay, so they call this the bop top, painted lines again, this time in black and white with the coordinating pant. So you can wear them together, wear them separately, wear them together. You really make a statement, make a splash if you're walking into a room. Yeah.
I like this because you've got it to the black jersey to this. So you wear this, like you said, with a legging, full pant or narrow pant. So a sleeveless. And I don't know, there's a lot more women now who are comfortable with a sleeveless garment.
Yes.
They're willing to bare their arms, right?
Fantastic. They take you everywhere, your arms. We're there to love them at whatever age we are, however they look. They look great.
So this is a dynamic dress. This is the sleeveless dream dress.
Yes.
And it's really hard to see sometimes here because it's black, but the stitching on this, the styling of this is magnificent and so flattering. So you certainly can add a sleevey wonder underneath it if you wanted to, or a little bolero, but I love this sort of draping around the neck. It's very flattering, good length. Again, can take you 4 seasons.
And if you want a softer, tank dress, basically, this is it. It's the halo tank dress, available in 2 colors. The watermelon is shown here and basic black. So this watermelon, it's kind of a coral. It adds that kind of instant tan to your complexion. I like that you don't have to add any accessories to this except for an earring, really.
Yeah, earring and maybe a bracelet. Again, nice length on that too. So this is the black. And Linda here, you can see it's down below her knee, and she's 5'6". Again, floats away from the body, but again, shows off the feminine shape very, very nicely.
It's that great LBD that you will always have, so you'll never say, I have nothing to wear.
Exactly. I mean, again, you can wear a little bolero or sleevey wonder under it. So this is the reversible whisper tank, and they call it the Gypsy Blue. Again, a pattern, adding it to your wardrobe. So here, wear it reversed, and you can see you've got 2 different tops. So perfect item to travel with because it doesn't wrinkle. Wash it out in the hotel room or on the cruise, and you can wear it both ways.
And we're showing it with kind of that zipper detail pant. So another great style of pant for Sympli. Again, you'll notice that it's kind of cropped for some, full length for others.
Yeah, I'm liking this length because it's really getting, even you're 5'9", it's perfect on you, and we've seen this on Nellie, on 5 foot and even 4'9", and it looks great on them. So this is the halo top, again, using this same detailing, these grommets in silver. So again, has a little bit of style there. It has, as you said, has the accessory already to it, just a bold silver earring, and here it is in more of a tank style.
Yes, and we have the pant as well. Now, I'm wearing the size 6 pant. I'm usually a size 10, but wanted to show you that you can give it almost like a legging feel here if you want it closer on the leg. So we're always here to help you as well with sizes if ever you want to, whether you're purchasing online or, in store. This is maybe my favorite new piece, the slouch smock from Sympli. Look at the drape there.
Love the back. And again, that collar that drapes around the face, the larger grommets, and again, nice big pockets.
Yes.
You could even add a colorful shirt underneath it if you wanted to, or again, a sleevey wonder. The length is good.
Yes, so again, it goes with, that white crop pant that Sympli now has. Any kind of a slim leg pant would be great. Hey, we're already at the end.
I know. It's a fantastic collection this year. They have really outdone themselves. We're so proud of our Canadian-made Sympli line because they really make a beautiful garment for a woman of any size and any height and any size and shape. So, you know what we'd love to hear? We'd love to know what were your top 3 favorites of this video, and you could win $50. So thank you for joining us this week, and as we spotlight.
Welcome to Shepherd's Coffee Talk. Many of us, we hear from you, are
changing their direction in life, starting all over, starting again, a third chapter. I have a very good friend, good friend, Judith Yarowski. Actually, is the mother. Is the mother. Is the godmother. Almost the godmother of my daughter.
Well, your husband's so cute. I wouldn't mind being her daughter.
Oh God! I need to check the DNA on that. No, I have the scar to prove it.
What she means is that Judith is the godmother of Marlene's daughter Rachel. That's what she really means. And Judith has been a friend of both of ours for many, many years, and we've watched really a blossoming in so many ways. I first met Judith when you had your communications company. So that must have been interesting at that time too, to be a solo entrepreneur, trying to find your voice in Ottawa in communications. That's a challenge on its own.
Right, and I remember about 35 years ago, we started the Women's Business Network.
Yes.
And at that time, I mean, there weren't that many female business owners.
Right.
And I think what was great about that is that we could talk to each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, because you couldn't go and talk to your banker because it was a guy, you know, and the accountant, and they kind of pat you on the head.
Right.
And what was great, and it isn't amazing, 35 years later, so many of us are still good friends.
Yes,
Because we
yes.
bonded over that.
Yes.
And you know, one of the things I love about Meghan Markle, Prince Harry's wife, is that she's talking, you know, and encouraging women to help each other. You know?
We're better collaborators than we are competitors. That's really what women's skill is. We're good collaborators. When we get into the competition, that's when we kind of, things fall apart because that's not in our nature. So the communications business, that sort of shifted out, right?
It shifted out, and yet it's still here. Now, I'm a realtor.
Yeah.
Once you are a communicator, always a communicator. As an example, I just helped some phenomenal cancer researchers find a very specialized laboratory. And they would have had to move out of Ottawa if they didn't get this, and they're world-class researchers. But then they said to me, well, we'd like you to help us with our communications. So it's what it is bringing people together. Well, you know, Kathy, you've been a radio and TV personality, and now you're just using that experience and branching out into something else.
Transferable skills, we like to call it. Yes, and this is such a key piece that you've mentioned, that because we wanted to talk about, you know, real estate's a big ocean of people.
And very competitive.
Very competitive, and you have to find your thing in that choir of real estate people. So how did you choose what area you wanted to focus on? And clearly communication is one of your key skills, but is there a certain area you focus on, and how did you come to that?
No, there isn't. You just take whatever business you can because it is competitive. But I always say I deal with people, not properties. Everybody who is either buying or selling has a story, like the cancer researchers or a first-time home buyer. And because I've been around, and I was a teacher, and I'm still
And a weather girl.
and
Yes,
a
she
weather
was a
lady
weather personality. Yes.
on TV.
Still a personality. by
Oh,
the way.
yeah. I find that you focus in on the people, not the property. You know, first-time home buyers, they were so scared. They said, oh, we're so scared.
Yeah.
And I just held their hand. And a woman who lost her husband after 55 years, and she was going to sell her home, and she had to start on a new adventure. It was a new adventure in life. Absolutely amazing. So I've been helping her going out shopping for new furniture and paintings.
That's awesome.
But that's lovely.
And talk about, was that the same family where the son and you were working together? And you said we're all family here on this?
Oh, yeah. We're sitting around, he was an accountant, and his mother was going to sell her house, and he was really hammering me, you know, for information. How many houses have you sold and all this? And I just kind of took his hand and said, you know, my dear, until I sell your mother's house, I'm her daughter, and you're my brother. I treat her like she's my mother. And I'll never forget when my mother's 101 now.
Bless her heart.
In Windsor, Ontario, and this is before I got into the real estate business, and there's this absolutely amazing realtor, and I interviewed 3 of them, and the only one who didn't talk down to my mother was the one that I chose.
Yeah, right.
Because
yeah.
she treated her like her grandmother.
Yeah.
And she had just lost her grandmother. She said, may I give you a hug? And her name is Beth Rozowski, by the way, from Royal LePage in Windsor, Ontario. If you need a good agent, she's phenomenal.
But I mean, that is your strength and your beauty, Judith, is that you have so many friends that you nurture, that you always look after all your life. I've known you for many years. Judith had a cancer diagnosis and had breast cancer.
Yep.
And there were so many people there to help Judith. We had to sign in for hours to look after her. It was scheduled.
Wow.
That's just how many people and lives that you have
That's
helped.
because everybody loved her.
We had a lot of fun.
Tell us about that, Judith.
Yeah.
Well,
that's only recently.
It's very interesting. It was a couple of years ago, and I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And I remember coming into Shepherd's with our good friend Linda French, because I wanted to treat myself before I had my breast chopped off, you know? And I'm in the dressing room and I'm looking at Linda and I said, oh, Linda, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. And then, you know, I went home. Of course, I had to buy something which made me feel much better.
Yeah, of course.
Of course, retail therapy. And then I called one of my colleagues at Royal LePage, and she had just gone through this. And I told her, I'm so scared. I'm starting my chemo in 2 days. And she dropped everything. See, the Women's Network.
Yeah,
okay, she dropped everything, and she came over. I said, well, no, I'll come to you. She said, no, I'm coming to you. And after she told me, she talked me through it. I wasn't afraid anymore. I went into this, you know. So I looked up this morning the quote, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
Right.
And that was Roosevelt in his 1933 inaugural address. So I was afraid, but the moment that was calmed down, I could handle stuff.
Right.
And you know, I had a client when I ran my advertising agency, a big retailer, and I'll never forget. He said to me, you know, I'm not afraid of going under, because if I do, I'll start again knowing so much more than I did when I first started.
Right.
Now, is that phenomenal? I remember that and remember that. And you know, we talk about transitioning. Well, Kathy, look at how you've beautifully transitioned from, you know, being radio TV personality into the work that you do, where you're inspiring people and you're so perky, so positive. Perky. She is perky,
I know,
ladies
can't
and
help
gentlemen.
it. It's just in my DNA.
Even at this early in the morning, she is
Judith,
perky.
people often talk about, you know, after they've been through their treatment with cancer and, you know, get back onto a track and living their life again, reviewing and looking back in the rearview mirror. Is there a lesson you learned from that experience that you could share with us, aside from don't fear fear itself?
Yeah. Well,
don't let that stop
Well,
you.
first of all, don't look back. I mean, I even hesitate to talk about it because I don't want to talk about it.
past.
And, you know, people, when they hear the word cancer, they go, oh, and I could count on my fingers and toes the number of people who have said, oh, poor you. I said, no, it's just another disease. And don't, ladies and gentlemen, do not be afraid of it. Do not be afraid of it. And take it one step at a time. So I focused, first of all, on the operation. Okay?
Right.
Okay. I didn't even think of chemo. I just focused on the operation. Gee, it wasn't bad at all. I mean, I went and got all these barf bags and everything because I thought I'd be vomiting all over the place. No. I mean,
You were good.
Oh, you handled it amazingly.
they're still there.
It was
and
inspirational.
then you focus, on, okay,
next
I've got to
step.
do the chemo. Okay, that's fine. Then I got to do this. So don't get overwhelmed by it. Take it a step at a time and calm down. It's not a big thing. So many of us live many years after. I had an aunt who had breast cancer when she was 50 and she lived to 99.
Well, and the thing is,
Okay.
too, I mean, we need to share, and you said it so beautifully, share with someone who has the experience that can help you, rather than sharing with people who don't have any touch points. That's just going to exacerbate your fear. You want to calm the fear down. It's really important, and it's a brilliant lesson to share, because even looking back, you can say, well, I managed that and I did it one step at a time instead of getting overwhelmed. I think that's great.
Well, and I'm more than welcome. If anybody is going through this, please don't hesitate to call me, because that's what we need to do. We have to just stick together.
There she goes again.
See?
Well,
And
she's
there
not
she
helping.
goes
That's what
again.
she always
No, but look at the people who helped me.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just blown away by my colleagues saying, no, I'm coming to your house. You stay there.
You're between 3 and 5. That was my allotted time on a Friday, 3 and 5. And can I come again? Well, no, I'm sorry. There's others.
But
It's
I
good to
got to
be
tell
loved.
you, I came out of the operation, and who's standing over me but Marlene?
Well,
Yeah.
And
as many were.
And I was eating the chicken soup
Yes.
that my friend Sue Cohen had
Love.
made, and I said, take a picture of me with the, and so she knows, and then, you know, my other friend Carolyn Malboff came, so it was a team.
that's what we do. That's how we roll. That's who we are as women. It's so brilliant. And thank you so much for sharing your lessons and your story and your experience. We wish you many
Thank you for
more
your
years
Thank you
of
very much.
of
Thank
goodness.
you.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Have a great day.